Hello students, in last video I explained you about unitary method. Unit means a single object or a single person, and unitary method means it's a method to find the value of many units using the value of single unit. So how to find the values in this chapter? We have to learn three types of sums which are here. If the question is like this, to find the value of many units, so in that case we have to do multiplication. If the question will be like this, to find the value of one unit, then we have to do the division. And if the question is like this, to find the value of more than one unit, when value of more than one unit is given, means the value of many units are given. So in that case, both things we have to do. Initially division to find the value of one unit, and then after multiplication to find the value of many units. So let me start the exercise now. Exercise 7.1. The instruction is solve the following. First question. 8 books cost rupees 320. How much will 5 books cost? If you will see here, the value of many is given, and what we have to find? Again the value of many, but in both the case many is different. Okay, initially the cost of 8 books are given, and now we have to find the cost of 5 books. So what we will do? First of all we have to find the cost of one book, then after we can find the value of 5 books. So cost of 8 books equals to 320 rupees, which is given in question. Second point, cost of one book. If you want to find the value of one thing or one unit, what we have to do? Division. So total rupees divided by total thing. Here thing is book. So total cost divided by total number of books. So 320 upon 8. Whatever you are writing in first line, that only you have to use. See, 8 books, 320 rupees. So here 320 divided by 8 will only come. Okay, and simplification is 40 rupees. So what is this? The cost of one book. Now find the cost of 5 books. So here we have to find the cost of many. Many means multiplication. So whatever you found here, that multiply with 5. Okay, so 40 into 5, that is 200 rupees. So the cost of 5 books equal to 200 rupees. Question number 2. 6 writing pads cost rupees 120. How much will 2 pads cost? Here also the value of many is given, and value of many we have to find. Okay, so first step, whatever is given in question, that only we will write. Cost of 6 writing pads equals to 120 rupees. In second point, what we will do? We will find the cost of one writing pad using the first point. 6 pads equals to 120. So 120 divided by 6. That will give us the value of one writing pad. That is 20 here, because 120 divided by 6 equal to 20. Now what we have to find? We have to find the cost of 2 writing pads. So the cost of 2 writing pads equals to the cost of one writing pad, multiply it with number of writing pads. So 20 into 2, that will be 40. 40 rupees will be the cost of 2 writing pads. So that will be our final answer. Third question. How much will 3 pencil cases cost if 5 cases cost rupees 280. Now same question is asked differently. Okay, what is written? How much will 3 pencil cases? So we have to find the cost of 3 pencil cases. If the 5 cases cost equals to 280, same thing is written differently. So what is given here? The cost of 5 cases equals to 280 rupees. Find the cost of one case. So 280 divided by 5. If you will perform division, you will get 56 rupees. That is what? The cost of one case. And now we will find the cost of 3 cases is equal to what? The cost of 1 case. Multiply it with the number of cases. So that will be 168 rupees. Okay. Next is fourth question. If 15 books have 225 pages, how many pages will 6 books have? Here the thing is what? Pages are given. Cost is not given. Okay. So method will be same only. In place of value means cost, we will write pages. 15 books have 225 pages. So pages of 15 books equal to 225. Here we will not write rupees because it is what? Pages. Right? Now what we will find? The pages of one book equal to 225 divided by 15. That is equals to 15. Next is what we have to find? How many pages will 6 books have? So what we have? The pages of one book. We got 15. So the pages of 5 books equals to what? The pages of one book. Multiply it with number of books. So 15 into 6, that will be 90. So we can say 90 pages will 6 books have. Now fifth question. Question number 5. How much will 8 notebooks cost if 7 notebooks cost rupees 294? In this chapter, all the questions are of same method. Okay, you have to learn total I think 11 or 12 sums, and all are having same method. Cost of many is given, cost of one you will find, and again cost of many you will find. Same procedure, same method. Now let me start with 7 notebooks cost is given. So cost of 7 notebooks equals to 294 rupees. Cost of one notebook we will find first. So 294 divided by 7, that will be 42 rupees. And cost of 8 notebooks, that is our question. How much will 8 notebooks cost? So we have to find the cost of 8 notebooks. So for that what we will do? The cost of one notebook, multiply it with number of notebooks. Number of notebooks is 8. So 42 into 8, you will get 336 rupees. So this will be our final answer. Next, sixth one. If 12 rooms have 48 cots, how many cots will 7 rooms have? So here cots means a kind of little house, a small room like that. Okay. So if 12 rooms have a hut, cot means a kind of hut. So if 12 rooms have 48 cots, so cots of 12 rooms equals to 48 cots. How many cots will 7 rooms have? So what we will do? We will find the cots of one room. So cots of one room equal to 48 divided by 12, that is 4 cots. It means in one room they have 4 cots. In one room they have 4 huts, 4 small houses. Houses not, but small huts we can say. Okay. Now cots of 7 rooms. We got the cot of one room. Now find the cot of 7 rooms equals to the cot of one room. Multiply it with number of rooms. So 4 into 7 equals to 28 cots. 7. Question number 7. How much will 12 hair clips cost if 6 hair clips cost rupees 36? So the cost of 6 hair clips equals to 36 rupees. The cost of one hair clip. So divide this total value by total hair clips. So total cost divided by total hair clips, it will be 6 rupees. Now cost of 12 hair clips equals to cost of one hair clip into number of hair clips which we want to buy. So 6 into 12, that will be 72 rupees. Okay. Next is, if 9 pairs of socks cost rupees 288, find the cost of 5 pairs of socks. So cost of 9 pairs of socks equals to 288. So we'll find the cost of 1 pair, that will be 288 upon 9. If you will do the division, you will get the answer 32. So we can say the 1 pair of socks is of 32 rupees. Next, the cost of 5 pairs is equal to what? 32 into 5. The cost of 1 pair into number of pairs equals to 160 rupees. Okay, let I explain this thing. If someone have problem, then what this kind of sums telling us, જો અહીંયા શું કીધું છે કે સોક્સની 9 પેર્સ છે જેની કોસ્ટ આપણને આપેલી છે 288. એનો મતલબ એવો થાય કે 9 પેર્સ જો તમે ખરીદો તો તમારે 288 રૂપીસ પે કરવા પડે. ઓકે, તો આપણે સૌથી પહેલા એ ફાઇન્ડ કરવાનું છે કે 9 પેરની બદલે જો હું એક જ પેર ખરીદું, ઇફ આઈ પરચેઝ ઓનલી 1 પેર, તો મારે કેટલા રૂપીસ પે કરવા પડે. બરાબર, તો 9 પેર્સ માટે જો મારે 288 પે કરવા પડતા હોય તો 1 પેર માટે તો કે 288 માં ડિવાઇડેડ બાય 9, તો 32 રૂપીસની એક પેર આવે. 32 રૂપીસ પે કરો ત્યારે તમને એક પેર મળે સોક્સની. બરાબર, તો એક પેરની કોસ્ટ આપણને મળી ગઈ. હવે શું પૂછેલું છે ક્વેશ્ચનમાં? કોસ્ટ ઓફ 5 પેર્સ. તો આવી એક નહીં, પણ જો મારે 5 પેર્સ લેવી હોય તો એક પેર માટે 32 દેવા પડે, તો 2 પેર માટે તો કે 32 પ્લસ 32 દેવા પડે. 3 પેર લેવી હોય તો 32 પ્લસ 32 પ્લસ 32 દેવા પડે. 4 પેર જોતી હોય તો 32 32 32 32 4 ટાઈમ્સ દેવા પડે. તો 5 પેર્સ જોતી હોય તો 32 32 5 ટાઈમ્સ દેવા પડે ને. તો 5 ટાઈમ્સ એડિશન કરવું એના કરતા 32 into 5 કરી નાખો. Getting? So that is only same procedure we are doing with all the sums. Okay. So 32 into 5, that will give us the cost of 5 pairs. Now next question. Question number 9. Find the cost of 11 toothbrushes if 4 toothbrushes cost rupees 60. So cost of 4 toothbrush equals to 60, that is given. 4 ટૂથપેસ્ટની કિંમત આપેલી છે 60. તો સૌથી પહેલા એક ટૂથપેસ્ટની ફાઇન્ડ કરો. કોસ્ટ ઓફ 1 ટૂથપેસ્ટ, તો 60 ડિવાઇડેડ બાય 4 એટલે 15 આવશે. તો એક ટૂથપેસ્ટ 15 રૂપીસનું આવે. બરાબર, તો તમારે 4 લેવા હોય તો 15 15 15 15 4 વાર આપો એટલે 60 થઈ ગયા. બરાબર, તો 15 રૂપીસનું એક ટૂથબ્રશ છે. હવે એવા કેટલા લેવા છે આપણે? 11. તો કોસ્ટ ઓફ 11 ટૂથબ્રશ. તો એક ટૂથબ્રશના જો 15 રૂપીસ હોય તો 11 ટૂથબ્રશ માટે 15 15 15 15 15 કેટલી વાર? 11 times we have to do. So it is 15 into 11. That will be 165 rupees. So that is what the final cost of 11 toothbrush. 10th one. If 6 boxes have 84 pencils, how many pencils will 9 boxes have? So pencils in 7 boxes 84. मतलब 7 box ની અંદર 84 પેન્સિલ છે. તો એક બોક્સ ની અંદર કેટલી પેન્સિલ હશે? તો પહેલા એ ફાઇન્ડ કરો. પેન્સિલ્સ ઇન 1 box. So total pencil divided by number of boxes 12. એક બોક્સમાં 12 પેન્સિલ હોય. એવા કેટલા બોક્સ છે? તો કે 7. તો ટોટલ પેન્સિલ 84 થઈ ગઈ. 12 7s are 84. Next, what we have to find? Number of pencils in 9 boxes. બરાબર, 9 બોક્સ હોય તો એમાં કેટલી પેન્સિલ હોય એવું ફાઇન્ડ કરવાનું છે. તો એક બોક્સમાં 12 છે તો 9 બોક્સમાં કેટલી હોય? 12 into 9, that will be 108. Right? Next is 11th one. If 10 ice creams cost 150, then how much will 75 ice creams cost? Cost of 10 ice cream equals to 150. So find the cost of 1 ice cream divided with 10. So you will get 15 rupees. So cost of 1 ice cream equals to 15. Now how many ice creams we want to purchase? 75. So cost of 75 screen equals to 15 into 75. That will be 1125 rupees.